I literally saw one a couple of weeks ago, who was a guy who was saying, I saw this song as a child and it moved me. And I said, I'm going to wait until I grow up and I'm going to come back and watch it.
Wow.
And the guy came, now he's an adult now. And he says, and it makes sense, man.
So 10 years in,
Yeah.
6 albums in.
Yeah.
And now you begin the journey into your 7th.
Yep.
Okay, so walk us through Kanjii, the artist, and what it takes for you to get to that place where you're releasing your 7th album.
Okay, so...
Which is your first studio album.
Which is my first studio album, right? Which is so crazy. So now...
That's mind-blowing, dude. You know, I've been around the area, but I've just not understood. This story is making me understand.
Yeah. All the dots are connecting, Bana. So anyway, so now we get to the place where I'm like, I feel it's time for me to do my own album. So a decade, you know, we didn't even really market it hard or whatnot. I think it was for me just it was an Ebenezer moment, man. Like, you know, just see what God has done in the last 10 years. So now we start working on my solo project, and as far as so maybe a little bit of a backstory. So my live experience with Live at the Village, where I'm doing these concerts at Carnival, we'll do them once a month.
And that thing started in this place.
Yes.
How did it start, actually?
Live at the Village?
No, yeah, Live at the Village at Carnival. Did they approach you?
No, I think we're looking for. We tried out a couple of venues. So we did. There's a place on Mombasa Road, Bamboo something. So we tried that. We tried a couple of places, and then we just. And then we knew the entertainment manager at Carnival. She was a friend. So we're like, hey, we need to house this gig somewhere. So we talked to her about the concept. You know, it'll be a Friday night, which is not like high traffic for them. Thursday night, which is not high traffic for them. And she's like, yeah, you know, you're taking over a dead night. Come. And so that's now literally when we started doing that Live at the Village.
It was a monthly gig.
It was a monthly gig. So once a month, Carnival, Simba Saloon, and you know, built a very loyal clientele, people who could not wait for the next one, and we were very consistent. You know, without fail, every whatever Thursday it was, we'd be there.
And also to add, you featured somebody every time. Exactly.
And yeah, we'd feature Aaron Rimbui one time, we'd have Helen another time, and this is where the story gets interesting, because Sauti Sol had one of their first gigs at live at the Village, and you know, and I didn't even know them. It was one of the guys, Sarah Mitaru, who worked, ended up becoming Blackman's wife, but she worked at Kijiji at the time. I think got to meet them at Allianz or something. I think they were at Allianz a lot, and they came, and I remember just being like, man, these kids are amazing. And also saw them they also sang at Eric Wainaina's wedding. And so we'd have people like that.
Sauti Sol recorded their first version of Lazizi at Kijiji.
Dude, I don't even know that. Was that during the night sessions?
Yes.
Wase wa daytime walikuwa wamelala.
Yes. The first version that they ever recorded of Lazizi was at Kijiji.
No
with Blackman,
way.
But they never released that.
Yeah. Dang. Why? We should have continued. So
Waire was on that gig.
Waire.
Jimmy Gait.
Atemi, Jimmy Gait. Yeah, we'd feature different people, and which was pretty cool, because we'd always have an artist who maybe they're not used to seeing or whatever, and that was great. Jimmy Gait was fire, man. It was fire. Yeah, I always felt that Jimmy Gait was who I was trying to be. Like enough said. like I mean, that guy, it was so raw and so, like he, because my whole thing was that. So we had this tagline that there's a villager in all of us, right? And the whole idea was the villager is this free from, I don't care what people think about me. And so the whole intention of our gigs was to help you unleash your villager. So
villager within.
Yeah. So we want to get you to that place of just complete freedom and joy. And I felt Jimmy Gait just literally was the epitome of that. Like Mohadara. I was like, how did you come up with a song called Mohadara?
Uratete.
Yeah, uratete.
Furi.
I was just like, hey, this guy, man, it was genius, man. Jimmy Gait, shout out, man.
But on the real, from a music writing, because there's a time we analyze Jimmy Gait as a writer.
Yeah.
What would you say about him?
Man, let me tell you, Jimmy Gait, his pulse on where people were at was unparalleled. Like his ability to deliver a simple thought without complexity, but so
deep.
well. Was so powerful. I mean, we used to do his songs as praise and worship songs.
Yep.
Like that's how deep they were, Bana. And so a lot of love and respect for him as just someone who offered something very different but very fresh and just very organic and earthy, man. It was on the ground. It was grounded. It had its roots in where people were at. So shout out to Jimmy, man.
And he, I feel, did that thing that you're talking about, integrate, understand the process.
Yeah.
Because he repeated it.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, anyway, all that to say, we're talking about the diversity of
Live at the Village. Yes. So all these people were coming through Live at the Village, and it was always so and so come through. Waire was a fan favorite. Guys loved when he came through, and we've always had a really good relationship with Waire. We'd have so at this point my band is the Villagers, and because Kijiji, Villagers band, and at this point Eric is Chris Adoar is also starting to kind of write his own songs now, not just stuff he was doing with the VOC or all of that. So we'd feature some of those songs in the gig. And shout out to Chris, man, one of the best songwriters in the country, man. For sure.
Did he ever write you a song?
Yeah, he did. He wrote Akonami. Akonami, fully written. Like I did not write a single verse in that.
For real?
Yeah, fully written. Yeah.
Okay, we're coming. That's album number 8.
Yeah. So anyway, so this
live experience.
The live experience was very informative of now the types of songs that I was doing, because now I'm looking at it from a live experience and the concert experience, So I think the album Just a Man had a lot to do with what I felt was already working in the gig. So and some of those
stories.
Stories. They call it Just a Man.
Yes.
The album is Stories. The lead single was Just a Man. So that album Stories had a lot, and also, I do a lot of storytelling in the concerts as well. So that I was like, man, Aumbe was a story, Domestics was a story. What If was a story. And all of these songs that were Possible was a story, So all of these songs were like, so it just made sense that all the songs that I was doing that were fan favorites at Live at the Village found their way into the album. They were already tested as live songs. And then we added a few more songs to kind of wrap up the project. So Stories was several people contributed. Chris Adwar, Sarah Mitaru.
Chris Adwar did what?
Chris Adwar?
Production or songwriting?
Oh, maybe Chris didn't contribute to that project. So I know Sarah Mitaru for sure with Just a Man. So Just a Man crazily was written with a woman,
Yes.
like which was so interesting. But incredible songwriter Sarah, like super gifted. And then Aaron has been a contributor on Men. I think every single album I've ever done, like he's had some contribution in one form or another, with the exception of Set Us on Fire. That was the only project that he didn't touch. But everything else he's had, he's been definitely my single most important musical collaborator.
All the way until Kamasiwe.
Exactly. Then I called Kaima from Milele because I felt like I needed someone who understood me but also challenged me musically to produce the album.
Oh, nice.
So Kaima came from the States and we were locked in that studio for maybe a week or so. But we've been going back and forth about the songs. Some songs we needed to finish writing, others were already done, and it was just a matter of write the track, create the track, record, get people to do the BGVs. So that was an interesting project because it had been being birthed for a season. So it wasn't like, say, Level Up for Milele, where we were trying to do everything in the studio, right, and all of that. This one, like this, it had been cooking for a while. So we put it out. We worked on it. We produced it. Came out, took it back to the States, finished production and mixing and mastering, and then now it was time now to bring it to the world, man. And again, Live at the Village informed that. So.
Wait, even before we go into the album launch,
Yeah.
I want to ask you about at least 3 songs.
Yeah.
So this is my favorite. Actually, I don't even know if it's my favorite Kanjii album, but it's up there.
Yeah.
Because Set Us on Fire is really a epic thing.
Yeah.
Even though I'm cool. Anyway, so Stand Up Young Man.
Yes.
What's tell us a little bit
that's
about
Gowie Odera. That was Gowie Odera who wrote that.
Wow.
Yeah. And so Stand Up Young Man was, again, they're all message songs, man. Like a lot of them are just message songs. So this one is just, I think it's a continuation of Just a Man. So if Just a Man was like, the message of Just a Man is man, settle down, man. Like, you're just a man. You're not Superman. So be comfortable being you. Be the best you can be. But don't conform to, what the world is trying to force you to become, or macho man or whatever. Be who God created you to be. So that's a message in Just a Man. Stand Up Young Man is just an encouragement for you to men. Like, it's a very emancipate yourself. Like literally, like, hey, now do something, man. And yeah, Gowie wrote.
So Gowie wrote that?
Yeah, I wrote that. Most of it, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
They say you'll never make it. They say you have no experience. How are we to succeed if we're never given the chance? Some trust in chariots, others in horses, yeah. Where do you put your hope in? As for me and my household, we shall trust in the name of the Lord. Stand up, young man. Stand up and fight. Rededicate yourself to Calvary, yeah, so you can live and be free. You are made to dominate. You are made to recreate a life of freedom and justice. Recreate a life of peace. You see, he who the Son has set free is truly free indeed. Booyah. No more chains, no more chains of slavery. Truth can triumph in liberty. Whoa, truth can triumph in liberty. Yeah. Say, stand up, young man. Stand up and fight. Oh yeah, rededicate yourself to Calvary, yeah, so you can live and be free. Stand up, young man, yeah. Oh Lord, stand up and fight, yeah.
Can you remember you wrote verse 3 of Just a Man?
I did.
Because Sarah wrote verse 1 and 2.
Yeah, and I wrote the chorus. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Fundamentals.
Fundamentalist. Fundamentalist. That was now this is purely my age of social and political commentary.
Yeah. So this is it still being in there.
Yeah, and just so funny listening to that song the other day, just thinking about the whole Gaza, Palestine, Israel whole thing, and fundamentalist is basically saying, don't be so quick to point the finger at them, at those guys, because they're fundamentalists all over. There are people who are, unwilling to sit at a table and have a conversation and move to judgment very quickly instead of curiosity.
Hey, dude.
You're
a deep 28-year-old.
Yeah.
I was laughing. I thought you're 38. Yeah.
Hey, you guy, man. But Fundamentalist, yeah, that was a cool song, man. And that one was done with Aroro, I think. It's literally, saying, it's a Jew and the Muslim, it's a Hutu and the Tutsi, Kikuyu and the Kalenjin. It's like, it's all of us, man. Like, so don't be so quick to whatever others. Yeah.
Waiting for the bus at the local station, Bomb goes off and mayhem rules. I'm convinced that we're fighting the enemy. Glock in my hand and hope in my eye. It's the Jews and the Muslims, the Christians and the Buddhists, Black Panthers and the Nazis, the Hutus and the Tutsis, Kikuyu and the Kalenjin. Oh, it's all of us. It's another fundamentalist attack. Brother, killing each other. It's another fundamentalist attack. Brother, killing each other.
Let me shock you. The song that birthed CTA. You remember? On your album, on Stories, me and Giuliani featured. On my radio.
Yeah, yes. On my radio. But that also was from, wasn't that from the Warner Brother project?
No.
Which one was, that wasn't on the Warner Brother? I know it was on the album.
No. Wake up in the, was it on the Warner
You
Brother
guys, it was
project?
on the Warner Brother project, but we had a version on the Warner Brother project that was
Oh.
boom, 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 boom. That was
For the first time I forgot that.
yeah, yes. It was on the Warner Brother project, and so just a quick little segue. So the Warner Brother project was we were commissioned to
If you see the police,
yeah.
Warner Brother.
That's literally it. So that project was, they were trying to do like, I can't remember if it was
A video game.
It was a video game, but it was a like educational video game. And so we were commissioned to do music for the video game. And that hookup was, can't remember who the hookup for that was. Yeah, but
Gerald.
It was Gerald Owino. Yeah, it was Gerald Owino. Yeah. But funnily, Christian Mungai ended up doing some of the stuff in the States, like some of the voiceover work.
What?
In the States, yeah. So he knew all of those guys, the PEPFAR and the Warner Brother guys, yeah. So
that's a big thing. I thought
Yeah.
I was going to pass it.
yeah,
Warner Brothers, global Warner Brothers,
Yeah.
were doing a video game.
yeah.
The main actor was the biggest artist in Kenya at the time. Juaka.
Yeah.
So it was a video game actually around him.
Yeah.
And different songs were needed for the different places of the video game.
Exactly.
So Kijiji.
So we did this. I don't know if we did all the songs, but we definitely did a good number of the songs. Yeah.
Can you remember when you're pitching?
Hey, boss.
Let me tell you that story.
Man.
Let me
Okay.
come back to your album. I know we are segueing, but it's okay.
So let me tell you about this pitch to Warner Brothers. So we hear Warner Brothers are coming, and this is Sarah Mitaru's idea for us was like, hey, our studio, it's not, we do good music, but it doesn't look like, it's not that level. So let's go and borrow equipment to bring to the studio. But then we borrowed huge mixers, I don't know, 60 channel, like it was just the mixer on the desk. There was nothing else. We borrowed a mixer. We had stuff that we had borrowed from from sound companies, for like Yani Maze, you guys, we are gonna show these guys, that this is the place to be, So and I think we had demoed one of the songs or something, and we're gonna play it for them. So we've got all this now equipment. We don't use this equipment. In fact, that mixer, we're only using 2 channels.
And it had many.
It's only 2. It was like an old key mixer, but it looked imposing. Yeah. And we had set up the place, chairs. Guys had done shukas. African studio, man. It was serious because we're like, hey, we have to win this job. And then you guys, Maze, when it was time to play the song, Maze, we just see smoke from the mixer. Hey, let me tell you, Maze, we acted like that happens all the time.
Ain't no deal.
Like, hey, David, there's some smoke on the. Don't worry about that. We'll just change the inputs. I think we just put it back to our normal mixer.
The small one on top.
Yeah, like a small one. Yeah. Just plug our mixer back in, man, and switch off this thing, man. So anyway, that was a funny story, man.
Yeah.
So anyway, so back to stories and the creation of stories. So we finished the project, so it had Aumbe, it had, and Aumbe is a really funny story because Kaima, so Aumbe has a line. It was your feet that got me, baby. They were like a nuclear bomb.
The feet.
Yeah, the feet, yeah. So it was your eyes, so beautiful. Your smile, your face, whatever, but your feet were the ones. and the reason for that line was because of Kaima. Kaima has a foot fetish. So for him, he was like, hey, man, I like whichever, the girl that I marry, the girl I like, the feet have to be nice. So I'm like, boss, the feet. Like what's wrong with you, Bana? So that line literally is for him.
That's so funny when you hear the song.
Yo, this is my story, and my story is every man's story. There's that one time in your life when you met this girl, you wanted to talk to her, and you practiced all the wonderful, beautiful lines that you could think of. But when the time came, it flew out the window. I saw this young girl walking down a crowded street. She looked so good, I really wanted to go up and meet her. It was plain to see we were meant to be. Got flashes of our wedding anniversary. So I would walk up to her and I would talk to her. I would recite to her this beautiful words. Your eyes, so beautiful. Your face, so critical. Your skin, so natural. But it's your feet that get me, baby. They're like a nuclear bomb, say. That's what I say. I boom it down. That's what I say to her. I took the courage, 'cause this was not an easy task. After all, I wanted to be.
It's like, yeah, your eyes, your face, your smile, but yeah, no, your feet. Yeah, that's one that sealed the deal for me.
Writing songs about your boys.
yeah, literally. So anyway, so we had.
But he's the one who produced it.
Yeah. He's the one produced that song. Yeah, I produced the whole album.
Okay.
Yeah. So we've got Aumbe. We have the song, Just a Man, which was a lead single.
And you shot a video for that.
And we shot a video for that. And Just a Man, the video features my daughter, Sella, because we were into story videos those days. And so she's literally a baby and J-Dub, Joe Were, shout out, was the guy the actor in the video, and he's being auctioned, and Stella started crying, and she was really crying, and Sarah Mando was his, you know,
the actor's wife.
Actor's wife.
Yeah.
So all our people, all Mavuno guys, and yeah, that was pretty cool, man. Like the filming that. But what
Prince Makaya
shocked me,
that.
Prince shot that.
Yeah.
Prince Makaya shot that. But what shocked me was the outpour of love from men. Like it was like an anthem for dudes, man. And it was such a cool thing to see. Because I mean, men, we don't have songs, you know, and so it was so cool to see men just literally, and you know, even to this day, I have every so often a message on YouTube or whatever for like, man, this song. I literally saw one a couple of weeks ago, who was a guy who was saying, I saw this song as a child and it moved me. And I said, I'm going to wait until I grow up and I'm going to come back and watch it.
Wow.
And the guy came, now he's an adult now. And he says, and it makes sense, man.
Yeah, that's so deep.
You know, and another guy saying, I'm talking about 2025. I'm not talking about like this.
Yeah.
I mean, that song is old. You know, 2025, a guy saying, you know, I've been forcing myself to conform in, you know, what my parents think about me, what my wife thinks about me, and I found myself conflicted about who I am. And this song has just reminded me who I am. And
Yeah,
so he's like, today, he's like literally giving his testimony.
Yeah.
He's like, today I'm making that commitment and it just be comfortable with who I am.
Behind the curtain, the crowd screaming my name. My story was making history. I had an Oscar to my name. Though I was to be happy, my heart was split in two. Cause my father never mentioned, my son, I'm proud of you. I'm just a man. I'm just a man. I'm just a man. My father never saw me try. He never even saw me cry. He didn't say I'll be there for you, or I know you make it through. He saw me as a failure. He never said it, but I knew. I tried to give him a clue that love would be the cure. I'm just a man. I'm just a man. I'm just a man. Another year had come and gone. My businesses hadn't grown. My expectation was to lead. See, I was defined by my deeds, but I had to pay the mortgage and cater for my lineage. But my paycheck fell short. See, I was hustling in the game. Yeah, I can run faster than a train, but if I fall, I promise to try again. I may be crying, hurt and bruised, but the narrow path I'll choose. My burden may get me down, my load may make me dry. Wow, His grace, I'll be my midnight sun. This journey has begun. I'm just a man. I'm just a man. I'm
And
Yo.
and you know, so when you hear stories like that, that gives me a little segue, Richie, into what success for music means, because I think so much is pegged on numbers, and the world is number crazy.